You always got to be curious. Like, why did you do it like this versus that? Because it shows that you're actively trying to look for different ways on how things can be done. All right, good morning. Welcome to another vlog. Hello, how we doing? Brett Campbell here. Welcome to All or Nothing, where we give you the behind the scenes look of what goes on here at Campbell Media Group. Today, got a busy day as usual. Got a group of people coming in for a very important meeting. Looking forward to that. Exciting stuff ahead. After that, got to shoot out of the office. Got another meeting. I feel like I'm just in meetings all the time now. Meeting. Team meetings, client meetings, prospective meetings, the meeting life. Should be vlog life, but meeting life. Anyhow, stay tuned. We've got some great content coming your way, no doubt, because that's what we do here. Our goal is to make sure that we are delivering top quality content that you could literally utilize in your business, in your brand. Okay, cool, mate. We can certainly execute that. Here's what I'll need from your side of it. If you could pop it through in an email. Number one, any information that you think we need to know, whether it's relevant or not relevant, about what someone can expect, because obviously we're asking them to invite someone into their home. These ads will be a lot more complex in the sense of a lot more information for them. So I guess the benefits and the features really from an in-home visit. And then just the information as to where you would like the lead to exactly go and how you would like us to tag them. Did you want to add an additional budget to this?
How much is it going to cost to get 50 leads? $4 a lead? On
the probably best case scenario, you got to remember this is going to be I believe probably this will be a more costly lead, because the barrier of entry is huge. You're actually asking someone to come into your house versus just give a call. So I'd probably
$1 against it.
Yeah, let's test with, and that'll definitely give us data to work from as well. And what we'll do is we'll start in the areas that have been converting best as well. So we'll definitely spend the dollars the most appropriate way. So
can we concentrate it on the Gold Coast? So you're looking at doing it like across Australia?
Mate, what would you like? If you want Gold Coast, we can focus Gold Coast.
Yeah, do you want to just make it Gold Coast?
Yep. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll put dollars as a test to drive what we can, and you know what, we may find Victoria could be the best converting lead. We just don't know, but we'll start with Gold Coast because that makes sense.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, mate. If you can get that through an email, and then we'll put that into the process. It's not a big job, so. Definitely by the end of the week we'll be able to have those up and running. See that? That's how it's done, man. Job sorted. He sent that through yesterday. It doesn't mean it has to be executed today. We can send that email like we did yesterday. Hey, thanks so much. I'll address this and I'll get back to you by Wednesday. Right? We could have easily addressed it like that. There's breathing space. If we get back to them within the same day, unless it's something extremely urgent, then we call. But if it's something like request, cool, acknowledge it, and we have to, because what's going to happen is I might not have been able to speak about this until tomorrow, and they understand that it's not, unless the world, something's burning down, then we address it. But for most requests like that, it's like, cool, yes. Thank you for tuning in so far. Oh wait. See, I knew you always sit here and watch my vlogs. Hey? Look at you.
See that?
What?
It's because I got an email. First time that's ever happened. Ever.
Because did you just subscribe?
No.
Really?
First time that's ever happened. So that, I was like, so I clicked on it.
He's just a compulsive watcher of my vlogs. He just knows he might show up. Wants to get some airtime. I get it. One day he could be as famous as me, 150 episodes, self-produced of course. Mum, I'm famous. I had to do it. It's like I've always said, before I die, I'll create a rap video. Even if I have to pay for it, I don't give a shit.
You've already
Ah, that was bad. You and the family sit down and watch it. I wish we had a blurred out his face for a joke. That would have been hilarious. So actually, someone interviewed me for my, when I released my book. So it was a long time ago.
How's this coming back now?
Yeah, but it's just published today. How many of us can relate to the statement, I know I can? Many of us feel it deep in our souls that we are here on this planet to make a massive impact and create something powerful and purposeful. This is true of my recent guest on the Career Breakthrough series, shout out Paul, Brett Campbell, who knew this was the start to his incredible entrepreneurial journey and the spark to create his best-selling book right now. Why not you, why not now, which you can actually get a copy. This one right there. Impact. From journeyman cabinet maker to fitness entrepreneur, having built one of the fastest growing fitness brands in Australia, Brett Campbell's a man on a mission. That's my bio from my website. Impacted and inspired by the passing of his childhood friend, Brett has now taken his mission to the next level, helping the generational entrepreneurs, professionals realise their true potential. I wrote that as well. Brett Campbell is the owner of Fiit International. I wrote that as well. Wow. Brett shares some incredible actionable tips and advice to help you find out what your big impact on the world will be and how he has successfully created multiple businesses that are making a massive impact. I thought I would share some of the absolute gold from our interview to give you something tangible to take your career or business idea to the next level. Prepare yourself. Brett shares with us the moral of the story. Yep, cool. The next lesson, don't just do the bare minimum. Too many people are just floating along in life and only ever put in the bare minimum. That's true, too many people. Brett reflects on his time as an apprentice cabinet maker. Yes, I was a cabinet maker. I used to build kitchens. Built my own first house by the time I was 19 too, using those skills, which was cool. Don't just do the bare minimum. Wow the shit out of your employer. That's what I did when I was an apprentice. I'd be on my employer's case every day. I'd be going, what do you want me to do now? I've done it. What's next? What's next? What's next? Until they actually got annoyed with me asking for more work. Which was great. And then they needed to give me bigger tasks. That's why I was building kitchens in my first year as an apprentice, because normally as an apprentice you just get to make the drawers, so the square boxes. That means screwing boxes together, in tradesman talk. Got to a point where the only way for them to stop having me in the office every couple hours was to just give me a job card. Here's a kitchen. They actually thought this will stump him. Because back in the day, there was no CNC routers or no computers that we were using to design or create cutting lists. We literally, my boss would have a piece of paper, and this is what a kitchen would look like. So they'd give us a job card like this, and they'd go, that's 800 by 200. No, it's not 200 because that's silly width of a bench, but 400, even that's still silly, should be 600. And then that's 600, that's 2 meters, that's 2.5 meters, and they'll go, yeah, we want a fridge here, we've got an oven there, and we've got a set of drawers here. Now go and draw that up, create the cutting list, go and cut it up, and build the fucking thing. That's what we got given. So they're like, oh, here you go, gave me a job card, I'm out there, I map it out on the floor, I'm drawing it on the floor, creating my cutting list, bang. 4 days later, fucking done, what's next? Brett explains how he watched tradesmen like a hawk. And anytime he saw someone working, he would ask questions like, why do you hold the chisel like that and not like this? See, there's so much in that, right? That's f***ing magic. Is you always got to be curious. Like, why did you do it like this versus that? Because it shows that you're actively trying to look for different ways on how things can be done. Well, I didn't know Influence had 700,000 fans. Let's see if I'm on the fan page. If I am, guess what I need to do? I need to get on the page and say, hey, thanks. Create engagement, talk, here it is, why not you, why not now? Paul did an amazing job from this question mark, always ask a question. Bang, thanks for the share. Paul Amers did an amazing job. I'd love to hear what your takeaways from this are. Bro, you gotta get in on the page, gotta communicate. It has been a big day. Been meetings after meetings, helping others. That's what I've been doing all day, is helping others. Yeah, you're not selling, you're providing a solution. So you're not in sales, you're in solution providing. And I say this to all my clients, if you believe in your product or service enough, you'll do whatever you need to do to get it into other people's hands. And it doesn't mean in a manipulative, naive way. It's like, if I believe that you should go and watch XYZ because it's like a life-changing movie or it's the best podcast I've ever listened to, I'd say, have you listened to it yet? The next day, hey, have you listened to that yet? Because it's that same thing. You know, when you go to an amazing restaurant, you want to share it with your friends. Why? Because you know it brought you so much joy, you want other people to know it. Why I want to teach people how to generate leads and build businesses, because it provides you income, and income provides, or is money, and money can provide some amazing things. Right? It doesn't have to be a Mercedes-Benz car. It could be literally the fact that you can now deposit $1,000 into your mum's bank account and just say, happy days, go and spend it, go and buy yourself something, treat yourself. That's what it's all about, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing that with others. People put so much emphasis on closing the deal versus what the actual deal is. I know that if I'm ever putting a deal on the table for someone, I'm looking at it from a perspective of what this deal can do for that person, not is this deal going to pay my car bill next month? Like, I don't look at it like that, because when you do, you start saying, you say the wrong things, you act it the wrong way, and it comes across like that. People can smell authenticity a mile away. When you believe in your product, you believe in your service, you back it up, there's just no arguing with it. So thank you for tuning into today's vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments below anything you took away from today. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Peace.
Boys.
Peace. Thank you for watching today's vlog. If you would like to tune into another episode, hit the video on your left, and don't forget to subscribe by hitting the link on the right.